Okay.
All right, so let's call this executive meeting to order. And the first thing we have on our list or on the agenda is to approve.
Joining the meeting.
Jeff Barker.
There we go. Hey, Jeff.
I'm great. How's everybody today?
Good. We just called the meeting to order, and we're going to move on right now to reviewing and approving the minutes from the last meeting. So if everybody has had a chance to take a look at that, anybody would like to make a motion to approve and then a second, I'd appreciate it.
Peter, I'll make a motion.
Okay, thank you. Is there a second?
Jeff, I'll second it. Jeff will second.
Thank you. All right. So on to item number 3 on our agenda, and that is a program request regarding a Rochester commissary looking to receive funding of approximately $15,000 to defray basically the costs associated with the county health department permits and requirements for people who are looking to begin restaurants and food establishments, or food production establishments even. Mm-hmm. So that's the program request, and I don't know if Anna, do you want to say anything about that, or is there somebody to speak about that, or is it self-explanatory? I read the program request myself, frankly, and I thought it was pretty self-explanatory, and I thought it made sense, but that's my opinion. So what do other people think?
I can give a little bit of context to supplement the program request document. So this is the first food incubator in upstate New York. I guess there's a couple down in Manhattan, and it's a unique workforce development, business development type of an initiative. And this is undertaken by the Rochester Downtown Development Corporation. They received some federal grant money through the Economic Development Administration. So this has been going on for several years. It's going to reactivate a significant space within the Sibley building downtown. It provides micro enterprises with commercial kitchen space so that they can get their businesses off the ground. A lot of folks, if you wanted to start let's say it's a tomato sauce company, you'd have to borrow kitchen time, at a restaurant, commercially permitted restaurant space or somewhere. You had to kind of MacGyver it beforehand, and this will provide would-be food startups space to affordably get off the ground. And what this entails is defraying the cost of their health department permits. And this would be a 1-year request. They're not planning to come back to us next year because there's an effort to, I think, work with the legislature to pass a bill, a local law that would waive the fee or greatly reduce the fee through the Monroe County Health Department in the second year of business. So this is sort of a stopgap measure, so to speak, as the incubator opens up. Are there any questions?
Is this a place that you can go down and eat at the Sibley building, or is it just a place where they make the food and then just take it out into the community?
Yeah. Faye Pello toured the facility last week. Faye, do you want to answer that question?
I did. Yeah, it is a really lovely facility down there. I'm not sure of all the logistics, but I do know that you can go down there and eat. I think whenever certain restaurants are there in-house, I'm not sure if they're going to have like a rolling schedule, but I know that they were serving food there. It was delicious. And also you can order food through some of the businesses that are there. So if you wanted to have certain events catered, I know that Heidi Zimmermeyer, who works at RDDC, she was getting something catered for the following week. So they have a lot of different things that you can get done through that space, through the vendors that are going to be there.
And I think on a rotating basis, and Lydia, you toured it as well.
I did. And they have demonstration space, so they
do.
So if somebody wants to test a product and get feedback from people that are not friends, so to speak, it's a good venue for that. It's kind of like you see on TV, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
And it's they've done a beautiful job.
Yeah, and I think to answer your question, Hanif, on a rotating basis, each business, they have an option to sell their products at a takeout kind of counter.
Mhm.
So it's a great initiative, and hopefully will stimulate job creation and small business activity. It's a difficult time right now for these types of businesses. Any other questions?
No, if no other questions for Anna, I would say I'd like to offer an opinion. Of course, not that it was solicited, but I think conceptually, things like this are a very good idea. And what I mean by things like this is that, just speaking from a small business person's perspective, I've often thought that if there were a way to streamline or facilitate the ease of entering into a business, I think it would be good for a region's economic health. The amount of regulatory and licensure requirements, depending on the types of businesses that people want to start, are substantially different today than, from how they were even 10, 15, 20 years ago. And to the extent something like the MCIDC can encourage, influence, fund, or assist in a way of, in a manner to cut the, or streamline, if you will, the kind of the red tape or the burdensome aspect of getting from an idea's conception to it being commercialized. I think that's a really great thing for the MCIDC to look at, because that goes to the heart of making the area stronger and in a way that has universal appeal, because nobody's exempt from the regulations and from the licensure requirements. So that's my 2 cents. And I think this is a kind of one cut at it. It's specific relative to the commissary, but it's, in a broader brush, kind of representative of just about any business and the licensing requirements and things that they go through today. So that's my 2 cents.
Thank you. Well put.
So, all right. So do we, Rachel, at this point then need to go into executive session for this, or could we just look for a motion to approve this?
Just a motion would be sufficient, Andy.
Okay. So may I have a motion to approve this?
Recommend to the
The
full
fifth-
board.
I'm sorry, to recommend this?
Yeah, because we're recommending it to the board tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's right. Yes, yes, correct.
I will move that we recommend this be presented to the board for approval tomorrow.
All right. Thank you very much, Jeff. And may I have a second on that?
It's Peter, I'll second it. And the use of funds here is to purchase their health permits for the various entities.
Yes, that's correct.
That's right.
Yes.
All right. So with that, then we'll recommend this to the board tomorrow. And is there any other business that anybody would like to discuss?
Not on our
No?
end. Nope.
Oh, not on your end? Okay.
Oh.
Well, 12 minutes and 33 seconds. This was very prompt. 15-minute estimate was about right. So I guess if there's nothing else, then may I have a motion to adjourn? I'll make the motion. Anybody second that?
I'll second it, Andy.
All right, thank you. All right, so I think that's it then, right?
Yes. Thank you very much.
Talk to you
Okay,
tomorrow.
thanks a lot.
Have a great day.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
bye.
you.
Okay, bye-bye.